What's up? What's up? What's up? Alright, let me get this thing put up here and put on the charger. About ready to go dead on me. Alright. What's up, everybody? Just chilling up here at the LB and B Associates, the Carolina Distribution Center. So now I see the green light. So morning, Kenworth. Morning. So today I do not have a backhaul, so I will just be rolling back to the house with an empty, which is great because going over those mountains in West Virginia and Virginia sometimes will slow you down quite a bit. Yeah, to typically about 35-40 mile an hour, sometimes lower, depending on if you get a hold of somebody. Oh, excuse me, get behind somebody. Do you have some good Kentucky bourbon? I'm sure there is. It's kind of weird because in a lot of times in North Carolina, unless it's in the very front of the trailer, there's some big vodka and just some whiskey, really blended whiskey drinking people up here. And like, for example, in Michigan, they some black velvet blended whiskey drinking folk. I mean, like, a lot of times my whole trailer would be nothing but black velvet. Now personally, I've never tried it, but they drink a shit ton of it, I'll tell you that. Now when I go to Richmond, Virginia, I do quite a bit of a mixture of things. A lot of Evan Williams, a lot of vodka, and a lot of Elijah Craig, actually. So, but yeah, it's my appointment wasn't until 11 o'clock. I came over here about 8 o'clock and got in the door probably about 15 minutes ago, and I just now got the red light, meaning they're hopefully going to be starting on me here pretty soon. So if the trailer's jumping, that's why. But yeah, they messaged me yesterday and they said that just come back empty and take this trailer. We have a shop that where we take all of our trucks and for mechanics for repairs and stuff. Take that trailer and drop it off over there at the lot to get something but the landing gear repaired. When I picked it up, I didn't have any issue with it, but I'm not saying there's not an issue with it. So obviously they are, because they're wanting me to drop it off over there. So that's all gravy. Then I got a call. It was pretty funny. That I got a call from my supervisor, and she said, I just want to let you know that you have to leave on Monday. So first she texts. So usually every Thursday or Friday, we'll get a text message telling us where we're going to go to next week. So I'm coming back here in Clayton on Tuesday. Then I'll be in Raleigh, North Carolina on Friday. So she called me though and said, I just want to let you know that you have to leave on Monday. Is your backhaul or last furthest to? Yeah, usually glass, bottle caps, corks, and the other day I brought back labels. So that's typically that's what I've done so far. But so she says you got to leave on Monday, and I'm thinking like, okay, this is like a trick question or something, because if my appointment's at 8 a.m. on Tuesday, unless I'm going to be teleported here to or there to here, yeah, I got to leave on Monday. I mean, it's this way it is. And she's like, why? We've been having a lot of questions about the Labor Day weekend. If you guys are working or whatever. And she said, you guys are going to get paid for Labor Day, but you have to leave on Monday still. I'm like, okay, all right. So yeah, I wouldn't thought anything less. I mean, if my appointment's on Tuesday at 8 a.m., then yeah, I gotta leave on Monday to get here, considering it's a 9-hour drive. Actually a 10 and a half hour drive if you consider leaving straight from Bardstown. So, but what I will do, so what I'm going to do tonight, just to kind of give you an idea of how my weekend, not usually like this, but this is how I like it to play out. I like to be home Friday today, be able to drop the trailer and everything and go to the house, be home Saturday, Sunday. But this weekend what I'll do is I'll be going home tonight, and it's about 8.5 hour drive from here to the house. So I'll do that, and then I'll get up in the morning and I'll leave for Bardstown to drop the trailer in Bardstown. Then what I'll do is I'll go ahead and pick up my load that's due on Tuesday. So typically every weekend when I get there, my load, if I deliver on Tuesday, my load is there when I get there on Saturday, most of the time. So, and you may be saying, well, why are you going to go home, then have to leave out Saturday and go to that? And so the reasoning is that obviously the 11-hour clock, and it takes 8.5 to 9 hours to get to the house. Drive time, that's not no break, just straight driving. Then Bardstown is another hour from my house, so when I get there to the Bardstown, I'm still going to have to carry a load back to the house, so that's another hour, and by that time I wouldn't have enough hours on the clock to come back home, and I'd be stuck in Bardstown. So that's the reason why I do it the way I do it. Yeah. So it just works out. Again, Saturday's not a big thing. I get up in the morning, not no big hurry or whatever. Boom, boom. Just whenever I want to ride down there, and a lot of time Heather will ride down there with me. Oh, here we go. We'll ride over to Bardstown with me, so it's not a big deal. Not a big deal. I tell you what, yesterday I got some, you guys can see that or not. It's hot sauce, but it's cayenne pepper hot sauce. And I got it out of the Loves yesterday. I had some pork tacos, and I forgot my sauce at the house. So I grabbed some of the packets where the hot dogs are, where Loves. And sorry guys, my hands as dry as all get out. So I got that hot sauce, man. It is terrible. I mean, it's I don't know. It's had a bad flavor to it. Had a bad flavor to it. So where's everybody at today? What y'all doing? What y'all doing? say that, and a couple people drop off. I guess they don't like me asking what they're doing. But this facility, I've been here a few times. This is, I think, my third time here, and it's a huge complex. It's a big distribution center that's got Dollar General, Coca-Cola, this LB&B Associates, and it's got another one. I can't remember the name of it, but so it's a huge distribution center. It's actually the other day when I was here, it was foggy, it was raining, and yesterday when I got here, it was nice. Now I ran through some rain to get here pretty much all day, but once I got North Carolina, it was all good. But I've got a couple ideas what I'm going to be doing as far as about. I've had a couple questions about, the local, I can say local, I said semi-regional, and I've had some questions about, how I like it versus prime, and it's a big difference. Obviously the home time is huge, but now we moved our daughter out to Texas, and last week. So I was just kind of contemplating, and I called up my boss. Actually called up, it's the person that books her loads. So I was talking to her, and I was like, hey, I realized that you guys said that Texas wasn't your lane or whatever, but how do they get their, how's West Coast get their whiskey? And she said, well, basically the brokerage handles that out as far as with owner operators and stuff, which there's a lot of them in there that come in Heaven Hill. And she said they're most of the time always a live load. I said, okay. Versus our trailers are always ready. I've never had a live load at Heaven Hill. They're always there. They're always ready. And so it's like bam, bam. So I asked her, I said, so what's, I said, I want to run out west a little bit. I realized that, I'm not going to be home like I am now. And I realized that. I said, but what's the other, what other locations or lanes do you guys have? And she said they always get a Salt Lake City, which is nice. That's a beautiful view, except if you're going in the wintertime and going across the 80s, not too much. But in Montana. So Montana, South and North Dakota is the only 3 states that I haven't been in the lower 48. So I thought that was super cool. She said that she's going to give me the next Montana load that comes through, so I'm looking forward to that. That'll be super awesome. But so they do have different lanes that, when I say I'm semi-regional, I have options that I can get to if I want to stay out a little bit longer than I have been, because typically I'm home 1 or 2 nights a week, as far as just the nighttime, sleeping in the bed. Then I'm home on the weekends. So that would be a limited option if I ran the West Coast loads, but I mean, that's all right. A lot of times when I run it, Heather might be on the truck with me, so that'd be good. So that's a big perk, that just tossing around some ideals with the with the person that books the load versus just staying regional. Because I mean, let's just be realistic. Going back to the same place over and over and over, it is what it is. I mean, it's still you get home or whatever, but you need to kind of change the scenery. And typically they switch it up. Like this week I've been here twice. Monday I'll be here another time. That's not the norm. Usually I'm going to, like, Richmond, Virginia. The other couple weeks ago I went down to Mississippi. So they have Maine. They do a Maine load. So they've got several options if I wanted to run it. But it's just kind of, where is it, and how long do I want to stay out for? Like for Maine, they give you 3 days to get up Maine, and I believe it's about 1,200 miles. But I'm like, 3 days. I mean, that's 600 miles a day. Yeah, you're gonna be tired, but you can get up there and sit for a whole day, and if you want to kind of explore or do whatever. And that's what I typically do, as far as in a place that I haven't been to, is I'll just run hard, get up there, relax, and chill and see what's going on in the surroundings. Now with this whole COVID thing, that's kind of been limited just because of I just don't want to be around people. So a lot of options that I did not realize that I have with this company. She said, yeah, that is an option. She said, I just need to know, she said, I wanted you to know that if we get you these loads or give you these loads, that, that being home every week or on the weekends may not be there. And I said, well, I'm not looking to run every single week that way. I said, but, occasionally it'd be nice. Just kind of switch it up. She said, okay, that's cool. So I was super stoked about that. So that's a big perk. And I'm really looking forward to going out to Montana. Because I've never been there before, and I think Montana would be a super cool place to go. But have you guys been getting any rain where you're at? I'll tell you, up here in Virginia and North Carolina this week, storms were bad up here. Even when I left the house yesterday, it was raining, but rain's not bad. I mean, like the rain that I ran into in Virginia and North Carolina on Monday night was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. Pretty bad. But guys, I just wanted to get on here and chat with you, let you know about the new, there'll be some new scenery coming from Montana. That'd be super cool. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. Hope you enjoy your family for Labor Day. And hit the thumbs up, the subscribe button. And we'll chat you later. Y'all have a good one.